Guava's in season at the moment. We have been eating so much of it this autumn. And Mum has such fond childhood memories of playing amongst her grandpa's guava trees. He grew so many different varieties on his big land, and as a kid she would help him in the garden while he taught her about all the edible fruit trees and plants he grew. And that's where Mum's love of gardening comes from. So Mum grows two varieties of guava, the white guava, also known as Thai guava, and this variety is crunchy and round in shape, and the Vietnamese Giant guava. This is much larger than the Thai guava and it's got a pear-like shape. So white guava tastes kind of like a cross between an apple and a pear. They're denser, more fragrant, and not as juicy. When they're not fully ripe, they're super crisp and crunchy. As they start to ripen, they get softer and sweeter. To eat guava with or without seed. So I grew up eating these with the seeds as a kid, and I've kind of just learned to not bite down really hard on them. I learned to bite around the seeds instead. Sometimes you take the seeds out and eat it with or without the skin. It kind of depends on the guava. With the varieties that Mum grows, we just like to snack on these. Mum really likes dipping them with chili salt, just gives them more flavour. Mum grew her guavas from seed, and some of them have been with her for more than 2 decades. They're really hardy trees, and after they fruit, she gives them a good trim. So guavas thrive in a tropical and subtropical climate like ours, and grown from seed, they can take anywhere from 5 to 8 years before they start fruiting. But once they do, they can live up to like 40 years. I always thought guava was native to Asia, but it's not. It's actually native to Central America and the northern parts of South America. The Spanish and Portuguese traders, they brought it to Asia hundreds of years ago, where it became popular in Asian countries like India, Philippines, Thailand, and Vietnam, where it's now one of those staple fruits. And my brother also gave us some pink guava. These are softer, juicier, and more fragrant than the white ones, and the texture kind of reminds you of a fig, and Mum actually prefers this one for making juice. Pink guava juice had quite a bit of a strong fragrance for me on its own. I prefer it when Mum makes the guava juice with red grapes, and adding citrus here helps balance the flavor out. I just use finger limes because my sister gave me a bag of them, but any citrus like limes or lemons would work really well here too. It was such an interesting drink because I've never had that combo before. So both the white and pink guavas are packed with vitamin C. This is in the skin and flesh part of the fruit, but the pink ones have the extra antioxidant, which is meant to be good for your skin and heart. And finally, my brother gave us China Pear guava. We had never tried this variety before, and these were quite ripe, so they were much sweeter than the ones that Mum grew, and we definitely couldn't finish eating it all, so Mum decided to make guava jam from it and me guava chutney. So yeah, first time for both of us making guava jam and chutney, and you can see how that experiment turned out in the next video.